All right, let's talk about those Gators. The Florida Gators are resting up on this Sunday, looking ahead to their matchup against Houston in tomorrow's NCAA championship game. It's happening in Texas in San Antonio, and that's where we find our sports director, Chris Porter. He is joining us live from the Alamo City with team coverage of all that March Madness.
Yeah, Anthony, we're in your home state tonight as the Florida Gators and the Houston Cougars will be going head-to-head in this building behind me, the Alamo Dome. You know, they say everything in Texas is big, and this game is a huge one. The winner of this game will be the 2025 men's national champion, and the Gators, it will be their third if they can pull it off in program's history. Now, the First Coast is well represented here in San Antonio and also within that Gators program. Yesterday, we told you the story of Jacob Sweat. He graduated from Providence. He's a UF student manager for Todd Golden's squad. And today, we met a Jacksonville native who is on the cheerleading squad. Her name is Paris Richardson, and she says this has been a journey, this NCAA tournament run of a lifetime.
Crazy. Like, insane. I'm a huge Walter Clayton Jr. fan. Being out there on the court, 10 out of 10 experience. I'm so grateful and blessed to be here watching the Gators hopefully win tomorrow.
What has this whole NCAA tournament run been like for you?
It's been amazing. I have been cheering since I was 6 years old. Growing up, I didn't know much about March Madness, but I have a lot of brothers who love basketball. So being able to cheer like the stage, their stage, and them watching me and telling me like, Paris, you don't realize how big this is. Like, this is huge. So that in itself has been really cool.
Walk me back through that Elijah Martin dunk in the second half.
From the free throw line, like that was insane. Like, who's doing this? The Gators are on like a whole new level. Elijah Martin, Walter Clayton, Will Richard.
So put me in a cheerleader's mind during a game. It's intense, it's close, it's going back and forth. How do you stay focused?
It's hard.
And what are your teammates saying?
A lot. We stayed in bed this morning, and we're like, guys, like we're going to the national championship game. Like never, this wasn't on my bingo card. Like I never in a million years would have imagined that we could be here. It's just awesome.
So you've been on a few big stages, being Miss Gainesville. What advice would you give the Gators on Monday night heading into the championship game?
Stay calm, cool, and collected. Keep the poise. I think Walt especially is really good at that. I think the team, they kind of like to be the underdog. Like I feel like they thrive off of that. So keeping that, vibing with it, and hopefully pulling out a win.
Go ahead and give me a go Gators.
Let's go Gators!
So Paris will be cheering on her Gators tomorrow night in prime time here at the Alamo Dome. The game is set to tip off at 8:50. A Florida win, and Todd Golden will become the second youngest head coach to win a national title. A Houston win, and Kelvin Sampson will become the oldest head coach to win a national title. Earlier today, we watched the South Carolina Gamecocks get the smack laid down on them by the UConn Huskies. Charles Perrone saying it best today, UConn is back. And today, or this afternoon, during that game, they had a watch party over at Civic Park. We had all kind of college basketball fans out there, a lot of fun festivities as you could watch the game, you could play basketball. There were so many things that you can do. Two of the premier women's basketball programs going head-to-head today. Paige Beckers getting that national championship she so desperately wanted. We talked to a fan, a Gator fan, who spoke about the women's game and its growth.
The event here has been great. We were going to watch it somewhere else, but figured it'd be really nice to be out here with everybody else watching it. The growth of the women's game has been impressive. The women's game has really been changed, especially in the last really 10 years. UConn's always been dominant, but with the advent of a few more teams, especially teams in the Southeast, really, you're getting a lot more people in the game that weren't going to be in it before. The Northeast has always been big, right? But getting more people from different regions of the country has really helped grow the women's game more than anything else.
By the way, we've got a jam-packed show for you tonight at 11:30 for Sports Final. Matthew Driscoll's in the house to talk college basketball. James Coleman is in the house to talk NFL draft and a whole lot more. Sports Final. All things Final Four at 11:30 tonight.